Spring in the city. The gray slush is gone, the cigarette butts once encased in snow are visible again, and suddenly, everyone's out pretending they're not hungover. But beneath the grilled meat and plastic lawn furniture is something deeper. Spring is a time of collectivism. It's a time to be together. It's a time to shed the hard exterior winter's isolation encourages.
My first sign of spring is when the sun's out. You can wear a t-shirt. It's definitely the highlight of my year.
The first sign of spring for me is... Okay, wait, can I be like meta with this shit?
What makes me see like, oh my god, it's spring is like whenever there's the first like blossoming flowers.
Okay, I'm gonna say the first sign of spring for me is watching people come out of their winter bubble.
I think in Montreal, we were just talking about this, in Montreal specifically, I think people get really excited.
You see people coming together for like cookouts, barbecue.
Like, I feel like winter is a season of pent-up emotions, and like spring is like a season of like releasing.
So like, yes, the things are blooming and all that shit, but the people be blooming, you know?
I wanted to investigate this latent connective energy spring brings to people, and in classic spring serendipity, I stumbled upon exactly what I was looking for, completely accidentally. I wandered into Suppart, which is a collective weekly fundraiser showcasing local artists in Montreal. It's full of young activists who are dedicated to making both art and leftism accessible.
I think being able to go outside whenever you want, and I also think like community-wise, like being able to see your friends and like leave the house and like experience like public spaces a lot easier is really big.
We're like collectively being like, okay, let's get back on seeing each other regularly and coming out.
We have like May Day, right? Which is like, I feel like a huge deal to a lot of people I know. And also it's like rent, like moving day coming up as well. So a lot of people start thinking about like lease transfers, moving, rent increases, things like that.
When the weather gets hotter and it gets easier to come together in space, people are actually just way more able to show up in numbers and show the cops in the state that they can't be fucking pushed around.
The study Making Space, a New Way for Community Engagement, says it straight. Springtime activates place attachment by encouraging spontaneous social use of outdoor public spaces. Translation? People actually give a damn about their neighborhoods when the sun's out.
I do think with that, the release of emotion comes like a big re-engagement with like activism in the city as well.
According to a cross-cultural study by SOGA, it's not just the trees blooming that lifts us, it's the people.
Right now, one of the events of Suppart is happening. Suppart is a collective that organizes fundraisers every Thursday, and it always takes the form of like young artist showcase. So we always have like between 7 and 8 artists to show their art, like from really different perspective and different like disciplines and mediums and stuff. I feel like for me, Suppart always feel like a blossoming experience.
I expect to see more energy. Because I think everyone's been like struggling as fuck all winter. Everyone's like, ugh, no. And now they're getting out of their shell.
My soul and my like creative side being like brightened by the sun of people around me and sharing the art and having amazing conversation and amazing talks.
Suppart is a dandelion growing through a crack in the concrete. It's a blooming flower in a minefield. It's the pinnacle of springtime collectivism. In Japan, where social harmony is key, nature-related happiness was 43% higher when people shared those spaces with others. And in contrast, UK participants, who are coming from a more individualist culture, showed a weaker correlation between group presence and happiness. Underneath the scrappy charm in vintage denim was something real. It was actual activism, spring style. Not in a boardroom, not over Zoom, but just people. I found the collectivism I was looking for, because when the cold lets up, so does the apathy. And suddenly, building something together feels just as natural as shedding a winter coat.